You clicked on this video because you clearly struggle to find the right sensitivity. I was there at some point and it's something you really want to work on. I promise not to waste your time and I guarantee the tips I've got for you will make a huge difference. Let's get started. First things first, I need you to remember this. Finding the right sensitivity takes time. After watching this video, only change your sensitivity once, then stick with it for at least a week. After that, you will know whether to make it faster or slower. Then take another week with your updated sensitivity and keep tweaking it weekly until you find what works best for you. I know it sounds like a lot, but trust me, this process will make a huge difference and you will thank yourself when you see the improvement. Okay, let's get back to the video. Start by hopping into the practice range and doing a 360. Let me explain. This step is especially important for keyboard and mouse players. Your hipfire sensitivity should allow you to make a full 360-degree turn by moving your mouse from one side of your mousepad to the other. No ADS steering will be your hipfire sensitivity, by the way. Why is this important? Bloodstrike is a fast-paced game with quick, flashy movements. To land your shots consistently, you need a sensitivity that keeps up. A full 360-degree movement on your mousepad is the recommended minimum. My sensitivity matches this perfectly, but I'll be honest, close-range fights can still be tricky. When opponents move super fast, I sometimes have to make extra mouse adjustments. That's why getting this balance right is so crucial. Now let's talk about the two types of sensitivity: hipfire or no ADS steering sensitivity and normal ADS sensitivity. First, let's focus on hipfire. If you rarely use hipfire, increasing its speed won't hurt your gameplay. In fact, it will improve your reaction time and help with flicking onto targets. Let me explain. Most players rely on ADS for shooting, but hipfire is incredibly useful in close quarter fights. Even then, I have noticed many players still use ADS. To adjust your hipfire sensitivity, try this drill. Stand near the bots in the practice range, ADS, shoot one bot, then release ADS and move your mouse to the next target. Keep repeating this process, switching targets as shown on the screen. Why is this important? If you're flicking from one target to another and rely on your slower ADS sensitivity to move, you will notice how slow it feels. But if you release ADS, use your faster hipfire sensitivity to flick, and then ADS again to finish the shot, you will move much faster between targets. Another way to practice hipfire sensitivity is by sliding and jumping in different directions while keeping your crosshair on a target. This will help you get comfortable using hipfire in fast-paced, close quarter fights when it really is necessary. Now let's talk about ADS sensitivity, which has a separate setting for each scope. Personally, I keep all of them on the same number because I didn't notice much difference between scopes when firing, but that might not work for everyone. To get the best results, try swapping between different scopes on your weapon and adjust the sensitivity for each one of them so they feel the same. Not necessarily have the same value, but give you the same level of control. Recoil control and hand stability are key here. Your ADS sensitivity should be slower than your hipfire sensitivity because you will rely on it more, especially in long-range fights. Long-range engagements demand more precision and less motion, so a higher sensitivity can make it harder to control your aim. To fine-tune your ADS, practice recoil control and tracking moving targets at different sensitivity levels. Your minimum ADS sensitivity should allow you to track a sprinting player smoothly. If it's a bit faster than their sprint, that's fine, as long as you're comfortable with it. But if it's slower and you struggle to keep up, it's time to increase it slightly. Once you've figured out your sensitivities for both hipfire and ADS, it's time to start practicing how to combine them effectively. Remember the drill where you hipfire to flick to a target and then ADS to finish them off? We are going to take that to the next level by practicing it in Hot Zone. Hot Zone is one of the best game modes for improving both your aim and movement. You can also use it to tweak your sensitivity in a live combat. Do exactly what we practiced earlier, but this time against real moving targets. Let me emphasize this one more time. The key to improvement is patience. Don't keep changing your sensitivity constantly. Stick with it, give it time, and you will start to see real progress. At the end of the day, nothing is stopping you from practicing in actual games. That's honestly the best way to get used to different movements and distances. Don't worry about losing. Nobody's going to judge you for turning your losses into opportunities to improve. Every match is a chance to get better. If you have made it this far and you're curious about the 5 common habits that ruin your aim every day, click on the video on the screen right now. Thanks for watching till the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.